Simon, we've had a sort of extended pre-season to some effect. Are you pleased with how things have gone in terms of, sort of the games we've played and the squad that you've been sort of building?
Yeah, lads have done really well. I mean, we've intentionally tried to get games where we could, build confidence and work on things that we want to do, and hopefully get some goals. And that's not underestimating the opposition at all. But we wanted to be in games where we could work on things and, like I said, get some confidence into the boys where they're scoring goals and attacking. And it's been a good test. We've had a good mixture of tough games. We've had some hard games. We've had some games where we've been able to dominate teams and look at different things during that. And overall, it's been a success. We've been unbeaten. We're not getting carried away, and we've beat a lot of teams at a lower level than us. But it's been a good exercise. It's got us fit, and it's been really good. Yeah, and a lot of lads have shown up well, so I'm pleased.
Is it sort of pleasing as well that you talk about the sort of scoring goals? He scored a lot of goals. We've also kept clean sheets. Sort of you've got the best of both, sort of really.
Yeah, we have a lot of new lads, a lot of younger players, trying to gel them in. So we needed to make sure we had opposition that we could, like I said, work on defensive shape and attacking shape, and give some lads going forward the chance to score goals. And as you said, Tom Stewart's coming in goals and been great. Some of the defenders, Tom Wilson and Luke and Ben Woods, all new sort of lads who've worked really hard and done really well keeping clean sheets. But they can all play a bit of football as well, which is what we're trying to do. So it's been a good pre-season, but that's all it is. It's pre-season, but it's been a good one, and we've achieved what we set out to do with pre-season.
You've added to the squad with Freddie this week. Is there any sort of more sort of on that front coming in or leaving?
I mean, we intentionally, we've got a sort of moderate budget, and we've looked after it, and by having younger players in, there's a little bit left for us in case someone does come in. We might be looking at one or two, but they would have to just be of real quality, because we've got a good group now. But if the right player comes available, we'll look at that. We've worked the budget, and we've worked pre-season, and we've planned everything for that ability to do that. I think last year we were committed to the squad quite early and weren't able to do much closer to the season. So we've got flexibility to do that if we need it, but more than happy with the group we've got if that's what we go to sort of the season with.
And is there sort of strong competition for places, or the players sort of raring and itching to make the first 11 on Saturday?
Yeah, we trained really, really well this week. As good as I've sort of had a team train, if I can say that. They were really good, and I think that's down to the competition for places. We've got real competition, and I mean, we've got about 19, 20 lads here, and I can honestly say there's probably not an awful lot between the majority of them. So it's very hard to pick an 11, even harder to pick a 16 or an 18, as it will be on Saturday. I think 7 subs. So it's competitive, but that's bringing out a real quality in what we're doing, and you can see the quality in training, in games, good results on the weekend, and that's because everybody knows they really need to hang on to their shirts. But they're not doing that from a fear point of view. They're enjoying playing, and they're really sort of expressing themselves. And as I touched on, the games we've played have allowed them to build that sort of confidence.
Looking ahead to Saturday, obviously Stocksbridge, they're a league below. Does that sort of come into play, or it's a cup game, and is it sort of anything that sort of can happen really?
Yeah, I don't think so. We've lost in the last few years in the FA Cup to team. We've lost to Marine, and we've lost to Ratcliffe the season before. We're both in the league below, and we've also made a right meal of beating West Didsbury last year over 2 legs. So never take it for granted. My playing career wasn't great in the FA Cup myself, so I know it's on the day. Teams will be up for it. I mean, it's important for us financially. The board and the chairman obviously let me know this week it's important. Not that there wouldn't be, but we're well aware of its importance for us to have a good cup run financially for the club, good for confidence, and the fact it's on BBC is great for the lads to showcase their talents. But Stocksbridge are a good team in that division, and there wouldn't be an awful lot in it, I wouldn't have thought, in terms of budgets and abilities and everything else.
What was the feeling in the dressing room amongst the lads and yourself when we found out that the game's going to be sort of live on BBC?
I mean, I'm pleased for the lads, and they're really pleased, and for some of them, they've never been on sort of live TV, and they might not again, so it's a real opportunity for them, and they're all buzzing and excited, and they don't want to let themselves down, and again, they all want to get in the team, probably why training's been so good. They all want to be on TV for their families and friends and for themselves, and I'm really pleased for them more than me. I've sort of had my career and such, but for some of these boys to be on live TV and BBC, it's massive for some of them, and they're really excited. Hopefully we can do ourselves justice.
Like you said, do ourselves justice. The game's going to be sold out. It's going to be 100 or so Celtic fans there, and I'm sure they won't mind me saying that sometimes normally more than we'd normally get. Is that going to help sort of boost the players when they walk out and they see a ground full as it can be?
Yeah, I mean, it's good for us because we're always trying to encourage home fans and away fans, and I mean, let's make no mistake, they're probably coming because of the occasion. It's an FA Cup and it's on BBC, so, but to us it doesn't matter. If they can come along in them numbers and we can do the job, hopefully we'll keep them and they can follow us through the season. So for me, that's how I look at it. I think, right, let's put on a performance for them, and maybe we can get them people to come and follow us every week, and that's how I view it. So really good, should be a great occasion. An FA Cup game is always great. Sold out, which is brilliant considering where we were a few months ago, and it's great that we can take them numbers, and like I said, hopefully we can do ourselves justice, put on a performance, and then fans can follow us into the season then.